So this next project you can do with a simple drainage plate. If you do not have one, you can pick one up at Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart. I also grabbed this plant palette called Drop and Grow. So with my drainage plate, I'm gonna drill holes in the bottom just for drainage. Next, I'm going to add in potting soil to the base of the drainage plate. Now with that drop and grow, I'm going to put it across the base, and then I'm going to add in additional pieces along the edge so it looks nice and full and lush. And I think this is the perfect centerpiece or interesting little plant to put on a side table, and it makes really good use of your drainage plates. So Dollar Tree has brought back their lemon decor this year. It's always super popular and I love these plates. So I decided to pick up 2 of them. I also grabbed 3 candle holders in like the candle section so I could make some trays. Now, I thought these would be great trays if you have like a summer gathering or even just as like a centerpiece on your table. I thought they'd be really pretty. So to put these together, it's so simple. I grabbed some of my construction adhesive glue. I think I used the Gorilla Glue for this, but you could use E6000, anything that's a really strong bond glue. So the first thing I did was attach the 2 smaller candle holders together to make it larger. And then I put some glue around the top edge and put my plate in the center. I did the same thing with the smaller plate. I put some glue around one of the candle holders and put the smaller plate on top. Now I wanted to show you guys how I would style these on my kitchen table. So I washed the plates completely before I did anything with them. And then I just got some pastries from the store that I added to the plates. I also picked up a few lemons that I thought would be cute sitting out around them. And here's how it turned out. So this next project was definitely an experiment, but I love experimenting with Dollar Tree items. So I grabbed 2 glass vases. Next, I picked up some wood veneer from Lowe's. This is just a sheet that's like a really thin wood, and it's great for projects. People also use it to cover furniture. This was a little bit harder to work with than I thought it was going to be. I thought about wetting it, and in the end that probably would have been a better choice, but I had already stained it, so I just kind of went with it. So I started by cutting a piece that was the size of my jar, about maybe a ½ inch longer than my jar, and I just cut it. Then I measured up 5 inches because that's how high I wanted it to be on my board. Next, I stained it with a color called Natural, which basically is just the natural wood. So it's going to bring out the color in whatever wood you already have. I like this when I'm just really wanting a more natural look. I learned a lot of lessons from this next part. So I put E6000 on the whole entire piece and I wrapped it around. I realized to hold it in place, I was going to have something that can really wrap it. So the best technique I came up with was using painter's tape. So I just pulled the painter's tape to make it hold down in place. That gave the E6000 time to cure overnight. When I came back in and removed the tape, there was some areas on the back that still were not laying down flat. So I added in more E6000 and taped it back down again. Now I tried using hot glue and that didn't hold it. So you're gonna have to use E6000 if you do this technique. And after drying 2 nights, it worked out pretty well. Then I just came in and removed my tape on, I guess, the 3rd day. I added in some rocks at the bottom and some candles to finish it off, and here's a look at how it turned out. So this next project is only $2. So I went ahead and grabbed a glass container from Dollar Tree as well as some of their glass beads. This is inspired by something I saw on a high-end website, and I'm just going to simply hot glue these beads onto my container. When I got all the beads added on, I really liked the way this looked and almost left it clear, but I decided to take it a step farther and I spray painted it with 2 coats of white spray paint. And then when I was done doing that, I added in a succulent. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments, do you prefer it clear or do you like the white? Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.